Beloved, there is a truth that resides deep within you, a truth so powerful that once you speak it, the world will never be the same. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you dared to tell the world exactly how you feel? What if you could open your heart fully, speak the words that have been silenced for so long, and watch as your life transforms? The moment you choose to speak your truth, everything changes. I see the hesitation, the fear, and the doubts in your heart. I know what it's like to carry unspoken words, to feel as though the world may never understand. But, my beloved, today I invite you to listen closely to the message I have for you, for it is time to release those fears and speak from your heart. You are not alone in this journey, and the divine energy of the universe is waiting to support you as you embrace your most authentic self. Stay with me, my child, for what I am about to share will awaken something deep within you. You were never meant to stay silent. The world is waiting to hear your truth. Keep watching, for your soul is about to be set free. My child, you have always felt a deep yearning in your heart, an unspoken longing that sometimes you couldn't even define. I see the weight you carry, the burden of unexpressed emotions, the fears that linger when you hold your truth in silence. You have always known there is a power within you, but the world, the noise, the struggles, those things often tried to overshadow that truth, to dim the light of your spirit. But I, your Father, your Creator, know the depths of your soul. I know every tear you've cried, each one that fell unnoticed in the darkness of your room, each one that ached in the quiet moments of your life. I see the battles you've fought, the ones that no one could ever see. You have loved, you have given, you have hoped, and yet there is still something you're holding back. There is something within you that you've yet to reveal, not to the world, but to yourself. You see, my child, the greatest battle we face is the one with ourselves. I have sent my Spirit to guide you, to walk alongside you in these moments of struggle. I know the weight of your heart, the way it longs to be heard. But you have kept it in, thinking that the world would never understand, that your love, your vulnerability, would be rejected. Yet, my precious one, I am here to remind you, you are never alone. The world may not always see you, and the people you long for may not always recognize the beauty of your soul, but know this, I see you. Your emotions, your feelings, they matter to me, and I am here to tell you that it's okay to express them. It's okay to let the walls down. It's okay to let your heart speak, to let your true self be revealed. And yes, the journey to truth can be terrifying. Sometimes you may fear rejection, but I am telling you today, there is no rejection in my love. There is no darkness in my embrace. I will always be here for you, to listen, to comfort, to guide. I created you with purpose, and every moment you keep your truth locked inside, you are holding back the very essence of your existence. You were made to shine, my beloved child. Don't allow fear to steal the light that I have given you. Do you hear me, my child? This is your moment. The world will try to make you believe that your vulnerability is weakness, that your true feelings should be hidden away. But I say to you, stand tall and stand strong, for your vulnerability is your strength. It is through your authenticity that you will find your true power. When you release your deepest feelings, when you speak from the heart, you align with the divine flow of love that flows through all things. That is when the world will begin to see you for who you truly are, a reflection of the divine within you. There is a message being told by your soul, and it's one that has been building within you for years. It is a message of hope, of love, of resilience. It's a message of healing and trust. And this message, my child, must be shared, for the world needs your light now more than ever. So speak it. Speak what your heart feels. Speak the words that are waiting to be set free. And know that when you do, you will not only be healing yourself but healing those around you as well. Do not be afraid of the impact your words will have. When you speak from love, When you speak from truth, the universe listens. It hears you, and it responds. Everything you send out into the world, your love, your compassion, your truth, will come back to you, multiplied, in ways you could never imagine. I know your pain, child, I know your fears. But today, I call you to step into your power, to let your voice be heard. For you are a vessel of love, and the world needs that love more than ever. Do not hide it. Do not keep it buried within. Speak your truth. You are more than enough, just as you are. You are worthy of love, worthy of understanding, worthy of peace. The path ahead may not always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, of uncertainty, of fear. But remember this, you are not walking alone. You are never alone. My spirit is with you, guiding you, strengthening you. The message you have to share is not just for yourself, but for the world. So, let it be known. Let your heart speak. Let your soul shine. And trust that, in doing so, you will be bringing divine light into the world. I have always been with you, my child. I always will be. And when you speak your truth, I will be right there, standing beside you. For I am your Father, and my love for you is eternal. You are loved, you are seen, and you are never alone. Yes, my beloved, there is so much more that I wish to speak to you. You see, when I say that your voice matters, I am not speaking merely of words. I am speaking of the profound energy that flows from your heart, from your spirit, when you finally choose to speak the truth you've kept hidden. Words are not the only thing that communicates. Your emotions, your energy, your very presence, these all have a voice. And when you speak your truth, everything in your being aligns, creating a resonance that echoes far beyond what your eyes can see. You may wonder, my child, what difference your truth can truly make. You may question if it is worth the risk, the vulnerability, the fear of being misunderstood. But I ask you to consider this. Your truth is not just a collection of thoughts or feelings, it is a key. It is the key to your freedom. For too long, you have been bound by the chains of fear, by the weight of expectations that do not serve your soul's purpose. When you open your heart and speak, you release those chains. You create space for yourself to grow, to expand, to become the person I created you to be. I know the fear that grips your heart, the fear that if you let your true feelings be known, you may lose something precious. Love, respect, connection. You fear that the world may not accept you, may turn away from you. But I tell you, my child, that the true love you seek, the true connection you long for, can only come when you are real, when you are honest. Do not fear rejection, for I am with you. I am the love that never leaves, the embrace that never withdraws. No matter what the world may say, no matter what others may do, my love for you is unshakable. And oh, how deeply I understand the pain that comes with being vulnerable. You have experienced rejection, disappointment, betrayal, and you have tried to protect yourself by building walls. I know how hard it has been to trust again, how difficult it has been to let someone see the true you. But my child, it is through vulnerability that you will discover your strength. Your courage lies not in hiding, but in standing tall, in showing the world your beautiful, authentic self. You are worthy of being seen, worthy of being heard, worthy of love. And when you open up, when you trust me with your truth, the world will see you for who you truly are, a reflection of divine light. You see, the universe is not indifferent to you. It listens to every whisper of your heart, every prayer you utter, every cry of your soul. You may not always see the immediate results of your actions, but know this: the seeds you plant today, the truths you speak, will grow into something beautiful. The love you release into the world will return to you, though not always in the form you expect. Trust the timing, my child. Trust that every act of love, every word spoken from your heart, will be met with divine grace. When you let go of fear and embrace your vulnerability, the universe begins to shift. The energy you send out into the world creates ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. You may not always understand the impact of your actions, but know that when you live in alignment with your truth, you align yourself with the flow of divine energy. And this energy is powerful. It has the ability to heal, to transform, to uplift, not just your life, but the lives of those around you. This is the power of your truth. It is not simply about you. It is about the collective, the energy that unites us all. When you speak from love, when you show up as your true self, you become a conduit of divine light, a beacon for others who are lost in the darkness. You may not even realize it, but your courage to speak can inspire others to do the same. Your authenticity, your willingness to be vulnerable, can be the spark that lights the way for someone else to find their own voice. And let me remind you, my child, there is no weakness in vulnerability. There is no shame in speaking your heart. The world may tell you otherwise, but the truth is this: your vulnerability is a strength beyond measure. It takes great courage to be real, to stand in the fullness of who you are, without fear or pretense. And when you do this, you align yourself with the deepest, most sacred part of your being, the part of you that is connected to me, your Creator. In that moment, you are the fullest expression of your divine purpose. You are here for a reason, beloved. Your voice, your truth, your love, they are meant to be shared. And when you do so, you step into the role I've always destined for you, a light bearer, a healer, a guide. The world needs you, needs your love, your light, your authenticity. Do not hide it. Do not hold it back. You are never alone, my child. And as you open your heart and speak your truth, you will feel my presence beside you, every step of the way. I will give you strength when you feel weak, courage when you feel afraid, and love when you feel lost. I am with you always, and my love will never fail. So go ahead, speak your truth. Let your heart be heard. And trust that everything will fall into place, for you are walking the path that I have set before you. And in that path, there is no fear, no rejection, no doubt, only love, light, and the divine unfolding of your soul's true purpose. You are loved. You are seen. You are never alone. And your truth is powerful beyond measure. My child, as you stand at the edge of this moment, where your truth waits to be spoken, I understand the trembling of your heart. I understand the hesitation in your breath, the uncertainty in your soul. But hear me, beloved, this is your divine moment. There is no greater power than the power of your truth, and when you step into it, you step into a higher plane of existence, a place where you align with the fullness of who you are. I have created you for this very purpose, to share your truth with the world, to let your authentic voice rise from the depths of your being and echo across the universe. There is an energy that comes with speaking your truth that transcends time and space. It is a force of creation, a force that does not just change your life, it changes the lives of everyone you encounter. You may not always see this change immediately, but trust that every word spoken from the heart, every act of vulnerability, sends out a ripple through the world. And those ripples will find their way to others who need them. Your courage to speak may be the lifeline that someone else has been waiting for. You are a part of a vast, interconnected web of life, my child. Every truth you speak, every act of love you show, strengthens that web. And you are not just affecting those you directly interact with. No, your words have the power to heal, to uplift, to shift entire communities, entire families. There are those who are silently waiting for someone to step into their truth, to show them that it is safe to be who they truly are. Your authenticity will be a beacon of hope for them, a guiding light that leads them out of their own fear and into the embrace of divine love. This is why, my precious one, I ask you to speak. To speak even when your voice shakes. To speak even when the fear threatens to silence you. For you are not speaking for yourself alone. You are speaking for the collective. You are speaking for the souls who are lost in the darkness, waiting for someone to show them the way. You are a messenger of hope, and through your courage, you will light a path for those who feel they have no way forward. I know that sometimes the world can be harsh, that the rejection you fear feels so real. But, my child, it is not the rejection of the world that matters, it is the acceptance of yourself that is crucial. When you accept your truth, when you stand in your authenticity, you become unshakable. The world may try to challenge you, to question you, but it cannot take away the truth of who you are. It cannot erase the love that I have planted in your heart. And when you speak from that love, you become untouchable by the forces of fear and doubt. Do you understand, my beloved? Your truth is not something that can be taken from you. It is a part of your essence, a part of the divine light that flows through you. And when you speak it, when you stand in that truth, you align yourself with the very heartbeat of the universe. You align yourself with the love that created you, with the energy that holds all things together. In that moment, you are not just an individual, you are a channel of divine light, a vessel through which love flows freely. This is the divine power that you carry within you. It is the power to heal, to transform, to inspire. And the more you step into your truth, the more you allow yourself to be seen, the more that divine power will flow through you, amplifying your ability to create, to love, to make a difference. I know you have been afraid of the consequences, afraid of how others will react. But let me remind you once again, there is no power greater than divine love. It will always find its way back to you. Even if the world does not immediately understand, even if there is pain in the process of being vulnerable, I promise you that the universe will honor your courage. It will honor the steps you take to live your truth. You will be guided, step by step, along a path that leads not to rejection but to the fullness of your divine purpose. Do not be afraid, my child. Know that as you speak your truth, you will begin to experience a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding. You will no longer feel torn between who you are and who the world wants you to be. The gap between your inner world and your outer world will close, and you will become whole, unified, and at peace. You will begin to see yourself not through the eyes of fear, but through the eyes of love. And in this space, you will find that you are truly free. When you allow yourself to speak from this place of love and truth, the universe will begin to align with you. The opportunities that come your way will be the right ones, the ones that help you grow, the ones that lead you further into the life I have prepared for you. The people you meet, the relationships you form, will be built on authenticity and trust, because you will no longer settle for anything less than that. You will attract only those who can see you for who you truly are. So, my child, let this message be your guiding light. Speak your truth. There is no greater act of courage, no greater act of love, than to show up fully as the person I created you to be. Speak it not just with your words, but with your actions, with your energy, with every fiber of your being. And know that when you do, you will be bringing divine light into the world, light that will heal, light that will guide, light that will transform. You are loved, you are seen, and you are never alone. You are my beloved child, and I am with you always, leading you toward the fulfillment of your highest purpose. Now speak, for the world is waiting to hear your truth.